Okay, now the pick direction is real important, and you know, basically you start with a straight down up, and if you've never done that before, I think everybody's pretty well familiar with that by now. But basically, you just go, if you're playing 4 notes per beat, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So you're going. If you're doing that, then basically you're going to be going down on the first and up, down, up. And no matter what happens, if you cross strings, you're still going to go down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Like that. And those actually right there are some really good exercises to do, not only to develop down, up kind of stuff, but also to develop right hand dexterity. And what I'm doing there is I'm skipping strings. I make up little games like this where I go the D, and then G, and then alternate them, D, G, and then you can go like this, like that, up and down the strings, and you can go on up to the low ones if you want to. And then there's other games like alternating the strings, so you go D, G, A, B, back and forth. Just the alternate E's will loosen your hand up a whole lot. You know, doing that kind of thing and reversing it, that's a lot harder. You know, doing a downstroke on the high E and an upstroke on the low E. That's a lot harder to do. And conversely, you can do a down on the B, up on the A. Like that. Anyway, you can play little games like that to kind of warm yourself up. An exercise like that is not, you know, you can get really, really good at the exercise and still not be able to play the way you want to. So I just use this kind of things to warm up, and then I always try to incorporate it into a tune. But you'll see, like when I play Backward Blossom in a little while, that I actually do that. So I do a 3E sweep, you know, low E, this E, like that. So that exercise does come in really useful, and that's about it on pick direction. Although I will say that I like to do down ups. I think all intermediates and beginners should be pretty well, very rooted in down up, and then as you get more advanced, then you start throwing that out the door. And you start doing things like, you know, straight down stroke sweeps and stuff. You just get more control with your right hand later on. We'll talk about that a little bit when we get to the cross picking section, where I talk about the different rolls and things. But you can use straight downs like on your bass runs, you know. See, that was all downstrokes on that G run. That's the famous rest stroke, by the way. I'm going to angle this way a little bit so you can see the right hand a little bit more. But see, this hand just falls through the strings, and it stops on the next one, and then it pushes through and stops on the next one, right straight through. It's a useful technique when you're going to hit 2 adjacent strings like this. But if you're going to hit the same string again, you're going to kill the note if you come back up, right? It's dead if you sit there and wait for it, you know. So you're going to have to, you're not going to use a rest stroke all the time. There's places where you're going to use it and places where you're not going to use it. And that's true of all techniques. You know, people say, well, do you use rest strokes all the time? No. You know, it's just another tool. It's like, it's like you use your hammer all the time. No, you know, every tool becomes a hammer, but you don't use the hammer all the time. It's just one of the tools you can use.